Welcome to the TCR Show 2011, where I'm joined by race directors of Lakeside Triathlon and Kate from Decathlon, and there's some very exciting news just about to be announced. But firstly, if we just talk a little bit about your event, Dan and Mike. I don't know who wants to go first, but we'll leave Dan to talk about the swimming, because that's obviously your forte, and Mike, just talk a little bit about the triathlon that takes place at Lakeside. Well-established race already.
Yeah, Lakeside Triathlon was established last year, got a very good response, and we had 300 participants in the first year, and we're now growing it into 2011 with the help of Decathlon. Decathlon has come on board as the headline sponsor for the Lakeside Triathlon, so we're looking forward to a good year this year. On top of that, as a spin-off from the Lakeside Triathlon, we've developed SwimFesT, and that's where I come in with Dan as partner, swimfortri on board as our partner for that, and the first of those took place in September last year. Again, very successful, 100 or so participants, and basically it is a series of races from this shorter distance of 750 metres up to 5k, and the 5k in particular was very successful. So Kate here from Decathlon, she's kindly sponsored us for the SwimFesT as well, and we're just about to sign contracts to get that off the ground.
Brilliant. Tell us, Dan, just a little bit about the swim series and what happens in the swim series.
Well, basically it was a natural progression for us from coaching organisation. There was a big leap between helping people learn to swim and then helping set them on their way to their first triathlon. So it was something we've been interested in for a while, to offer that stepping stone on. So a small race, we tried them at our own lake, but when we met Mike and he had access to the really nice facilities at Lakeside, it was a natural progression, an open water swimming event, very friendly, ease of access, catering facilities, car parking. I mean, we took away all those things that generally make open water that little bit trickier. So short distance, middle distance, all the way up to 5 kilometers. It was a nice way for our swimmers to then test their skills, to put all that practice into sort of a race scenario, and then help them set them on their way for an actual triathlon. So it really worked well for us.
And when do the races take place?
We have dates in May, July and September in 2011.
And the website
is swimfortri.com, and there's a link straight to the SwimFesT homepage.
So people can go register there if they want to take part in the events.
Registration is now open, yes.
Yeah. And just going back to the triathlon a little bit, what are the distances there?
It's a sprint distance triathlon, so 750 metre swim, 20k bike and 5k run, centred in Lakeside, and as Dan said, the facilities are fantastic there for a triathlon. Free car parking, 10,000 car parking spaces, so absolutely no problem with parking.
So what does the bike do around the shopping centre?
Effectively it does. They actually close some roads for us, which is fantastic for a shopping centre of that size. Lakeside is the biggest shopping complex in Europe. So for us to get some closed roads is absolutely brilliant. The run is done on the closed roads, the cycling is to park closed road, and then they go around the outside of the shopping centre, effectively.
And on what date is the triathlon?
It's the 19th of June.
So it's a nice kind of opener for people, perhaps who've got Olympic distance later on in the season and want to start off with a sprint distance race in a very friendly, kind of very safe environment.
Very safe environment. We attracted a lot of novices last year, but also some elite triathletes as well. Eastern Region, BTF Eastern Region has now taken this as the Junior Championship race for 2011, and it's also an adult series race for their adult league. So it's very, very good.
Kate, what does it mean to Decathlon as a big sports store to be involved with triathlon and with Lakeside Triathlon in particular?
Well, certainly we recognise the growing, popularity of the triathlon event. We haven't yet, done anything like this before. This is quite new for us, so it's really, really exciting. It's really new. It's fantastic that the race actually goes past our store. Best publicity you can possibly get, and we're excited about the years above and beyond. We've got a 3-year sort of contract running with the Lakeside Triathlon, so it's it's a long-term investment, and really excited.
It's very exciting. I spent quite a lot of time actually racing in France, which is where I believe Decathlon comes from, isn't it? And I just remember it's been an amazing store with so much stuff to choose from. Are you really focusing on triathlon kit as well? Do you have kind of all the bikes, clothing and swimming stuff?
As you'll know, having been in Decathlon store, we have surplus of 70 sports, so we do literally everything you can possibly think of. We are looking at sort of focusing on the triathlon because each of the sports, the swim, the bike, the run, they are accessible. You don't have to sort of have a horse, like, if you go horse riding, you don't have to join a team. You can just go out and have a swim at a local pool. You can go out and sort of cycle in your local park, and, you can go out and, run with your friends. So it's perfect for us, and that's what we want to sort of really, promote and work.
Now, the agreement between you guys isn't yet officially signed, but I think we might have a bit of a signing now.
Yes, we have.
If you're happy. We haven't done this before on Tri 247. This is the first signing of an agreement between a sponsor and a race, which is fantastic. This is how it happens. Kate's just signing her life away here. So there we have it, a 3-year agreement with Decathlon being the main title sponsor for Lakeside Triathlon, which is lovely. Yeah, brilliant. And just in the website again, just for everyone, so they can go there and register.
Lakeside Triathlon, it's onestepbeyond.org.uk, and for the SwimFest, it's swimfortri.co.uk. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
We'll get there.
So there you have it.
Yeah, the other thing just to mention before we finish is that for the Lakeside Triathlon, Decathlon has kindly donated a carbon frame bike worth £1,500 as a prize draw. So if people want to enter the race, if they enter before the 15th of April, there's a chance of them winning that carbon bike. So fantastic prize donated by Decathlon.
Even more reasons to go to Lakeside on the 19th of June. Chance of winning a bike if you register online before April the 15th, and a great opportunity to have a lovely race in a very safe environment, and also the swim races that Dan will be very much part of, and no doubt taking part,
and also more importantly offering swimming lessons actually at these venues in the lead up to the race. So again, a perfect stepping stone towards the race.
Lovely. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.